So once you've allowed yourself to get into a comfortable cross-legged seated position, just take this moment to, as always, look at your body and to see how you're allowing yourself to be held in this seated position. So taking your time to simply just close your eyes and to allow the muscles in your face to soften, to be aware of the placement of your hands, just allowing them to rest onto the tops of your knees. And as you remain here, just be aware of how you're holding your body. And allow a bit of engagement in the way that you're sitting by simply allowing your elbows to draw in towards your side body. Maintain that there as you create a bit of a lift in your sternum, as you create a bit of engagement with your belly towards your spine, and as you allow the tailbone just to gently tuck down. Your shoulders are nice and relaxed away from your ears. And with this length within your spine, begin to notice your breath. Begin to establish your breathing. And we'll keep in mind as we move through our practice today to give yourself permission to slow down. To connect with your breath. To welcome moments of stillness and silence. So allow this to settle in, this thought of how to move through your practice today. We'll just create a bit of unison with each other by connecting our inhales and exhales to these familiar, comfortable counts of 4. So we'll just do 2 rounds of this. Let's take a nice, comfortable breath in to begin here. And a comfortable breath out. And we'll begin. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 2, 3, 4. Just give yourself a moment here just to maintain this length of your breath on your own. We'll begin just by stretching out our head and neck. So let's begin just by turning your head over towards the right. And let's use the eyes here to look as far past the right shoulder as you can allow them, so that you're also stretching out those muscles in your eyes. Let's hold it here and think about softening your shoulders again. Think about the stretch that you are allowing in the left side of your neck. Nice simple movement here. And now allow the head to turn in through center as you now turn all the way to the left, looking for that nice stretch in the right side of your neck. As you allow the spine to be lengthened and the shoulders to soften and the eyes to remain looking past the left shoulder. Now slowly bring your head in through center, and let's just drop the right ear down to the right shoulder now. Let's take a nice deep inhale, holding it here. And a nice comfortable exhale. Let's bring your head in through center. The left ear drops down to the left shoulder. We'll take a nice deep inhale. And a nice comfortable exhale. Let's bring your head in through center. Let's think about our eyes now. Let's stretch out our eyes. So when you are ready, let's look towards your ceiling here, just finding that nice stretch in the muscles of your eyes. Straining the eyes so that as you look up, you're encouraging the lift. And now let's close your eyes completely here just to soften and relax those muscles. Let's open them again and look up towards your ceiling once again, holding it there just to feel that strain as you use your muscles in the eyes. And then just soften and relax in here. And now open your eyes once again and gaze down the bridge of your nose. So it's almost as if you're crossing your eyes. And now soften and close your eyes. Do this one more time as you open them to gaze down the bridge of your nose. Feel that strain in the muscles in your eyes. And then close them to soften and relax. Now just gaze beneath your lids to keep the eyes nice and soft. And with an inhale, let's take wide spread arms. As you exhale, let's bring the arms in through cactus, bending at the elbows. With an inhale, let's bring the forearms together and allow the palms to touch. Let's take a nice deep breath in just to establish ourselves here. And a nice comfortable breath out. Now we can use our next inhale to open the arms nice and wide back into our cactus and create a gentle lift in your chest and in your chin. As you exhale, bring the forearms together, palms to touch, and drop the back slightly. And we'll inhale to open it all up. Allow the shoulder blades to gently squeeze behind your back. Exhale to bring it in and find that gentle roundness. Just do this 2 more times, using your inhale to create this opening. And this exhale to create this rounding and caving. Last round, inhale. And exhale. With your next inhale, let's take wide spread arms once again. This time, let's keep them to shoulder width apart. Let's hold it here, just for a moment. And imagine we're holding a ball in between our hands. So let's keep the hands and the arms nice and active by reaching out through your fingertips. Maintain the engagement with your navel towards your spine. And let's come in through a side stretch to the left. So let's release the left hand. And let's open up the right side body as you arch into the left side body. We're going to move in and out of these side stretches. So with your next inhale, bring both arms back in through center. But again, keep the arms nice and active as you now release the right hand and reach out through the fingertips of the left. Encourage that nice arch in the right side body. Let's find our inhale, both arms in through center. Exhale to the left. Keep the belly pulling in as you inhale, come in through center. And exhale to the right. Just do one more time on each side, but let's keep our eyes nice and soft as you inhale in through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center, and exhale to the right. When you inhale to come in through center, let's just simply release the arms straight out in front of you, shoulder width apart, as you allow the head here to fall heavy into your chest. You can walk the hands a bit further away from you if you would like in this cross-legged forward fold. And play around here with finding engagement with your body. Continue to allow the head to be heavy so that the neck is nice and relaxed. And let's think about our inhale here as gently pushing the hands in towards your mat. You reach your tailbone towards the mat behind you. And think about your exhale as just allowing your torso to remain nice and heavy. Find your inhale as you create this movement in your hands, gently pushing down. And your exhale to remain heavy. One more breath here, inhaling. And exhale. From here, we're going to make our way in through tabletop. So with your next inhale, as you come up halfway to find a flat back, begin to walk the hands a bit further out in front of you so that the knees can release into hip width on all fours now. And right away, come in through your familiar motion of cat and cow. So move nice and freely in and out of your cat-cow. Just giving yourself this time to connect with your body just on your own. And once you finish your next cat with your back rounding, let's meet back in a neutral tabletop. And just take a downward dog to stretch out the whole body. So tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. Your head becomes heavy into your chest. The heels reach towards your mat to encourage that stretch in the back of your legs. And then from your downward dog, let's all meet in a child's pose with the knees to the mat, the big toes to touch, and the hands, let's keep them out in front of you, maybe walking them a bit further away. And once you've established yourself there, your head once again becomes heavy in towards your chest. So let's keep this a nice active child's pose for the moment. Let's keep your elbows lifting off of your mat. Let's keep the tailbone reaching towards your heels. And let's look for these gentle stretches on both of your side bodies. Just notice your breath here. Notice how you are engaging your breathing. And allow here a bit of softness to come in through your face. As you just connect with this gentle rhythm with your breath. When you are ready, we're going to make our way straight in through our cow posture. So let's look towards our hands and begin to rise away from your child's pose. As you arch through your back to lower your belly, open your chest and just gently lift your chin. As you exhale, let's round your back in through your cat and then sink our hips back towards your heels in through your extended child's pose. So this is our flow. Use your inhale to look forward and come right in through your cow. Use your exhale to round your back in through your cat. As you sink the hips towards the heels, extended child pose. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale, come forward. Find your cow. Exhale, down to your back, moving straight in, extended child's pose. Last round here. Inhale. Exhale. Extended child's pose. With your next inhale, let's meet neutral tabletop. From our neutral tabletop, let's find downward dog. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up and back. And let's keep moving our body. So with our inhale, let's come forward and through our plank now. Use your exhale, find modified chaturanga as you lower the knees, lower chest and belly. Use your inhale, find your baby cobra. Use your exhale, find your downward facing dog. So this is our flow. Let's do it a total of 2 more times. So taking your time as you inhale, find your plank. As you exhale, find your modified chaturanga. Inhale, lift up through your heart, baby cobra. And wait for your exhale to take downward facing dog. Last round here. Inhale, plank. Exhale, modified chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra. And exhale, downward dog. From our downward dog, let's meet back into our child's pose with the knees to the mat, the big toes to touch. And this time, let's allow the palms to face the ceiling so that we're leaving any tension in our wrists. Your head is nice and heavy. If you're comfortable with having the arms alongside your body in your child's pose, then find that. The only thing I want to encourage in our child's pose here is to make sure there's no tension on your wrist. So allow the wrist to just soften and relax here. And allow the head to always remain nice and heavy so that you're not adding any tension into your neck. And in this moment here, soften your face once again. Notice this rhythm with your breathing. And let's take a moment to encourage a nice deep inhale. And a nice long, smooth exhale. Give ourselves 2 more deep breaths in this way as you inhale. Taking your time. And exhale. Last breath here as you inhale. And exhale. And when you are ready, let's slowly make our way back onto all fours in through our tabletop position. From our tabletop, just take downward dog for a moment so that you can begin to walk the hands back towards your feet, arriving in a standing forward fold at the back of your mat. Let's reset our back here just by coming up halfway, finding a nice flat back so your belly pulls in, tailbone tucks down, shoulders draw away from your ears. And with this nice flat back, hinge forward from your hips to forward fold completely. Once again, allowing the head to become heavy into your chest. Allow the arms to be nice and relaxed on either side of your legs. Maybe even give the head just a nice nod yes and a nod no to loosen it out. And once you've created a moment to move your body in the standing forward fold, just remain here in a place of stillness, observing your body and how it's responding to being in the shape. So for each one of us, that's always going to be just a bit different. So let us unify our breath in this moment. Just taking our 2 rounds of counts to 4. So complete your next exhale here. We'll inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. One more breath. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Take a nice deep bend in your knees. Very slowly begin to roll your spine, just one vertebra at a time. Taking your time. If you feel any dizziness as you arrive in this standing position, just lean forward and then come straight into your Swamasthiti with the hands alongside your body, your chin neutral to your chest, and equalize the weight within your feet. Take a moment here, closing the eyes, and just noticing again the response that your body is having. And when you are ready, we're going to come in through a warrior one just by stepping the right foot forward. Let the left foot plant at a 45-degree angle. Let's just keep our hands to our hips here so that we can draw the right hip back and the left hip forward. With the left hip drawing forward, reach out through the pinky toe edge of the left foot. With the right hip drawing back, draw down through the heel of the right. Nice and strong in our stance here. So let's now release our hands alongside your body. And inhale to find wide spread arms. Let's exhale our arms in through cactus like we did earlier. Let's inhale to bring the forearms together here. Let the palms touch. And let's hold it here for a moment. Holding it here so that we can maintain strength within your legs. Now let's find our next inhale and open the arms. Lift up through your heart and gently squeeze the shoulder blades to each other. Exhale, forearms come together, nice and slow. You gently round through your back. Just 2 more times here to inhale, open it up. And exhale. Last round, inhale, no rush. Maintain your balance. And exhale. With your next inhale, just release the hands alongside the body and just slowly straighten the right leg. We're going to come in through triangle now. So you might need to heel toe the right foot so that the heel is in line with the arch of the left. Inhale your hands in through a T position here. And with your next breath in, reach forward with your right hand as the right hip comes back. And now lower the right hand to the inner right thigh. And let's rise the left arm up towards your ceiling. Look down if you need to. And let's just focus on our hips here. So if you want to take the left hand and just simply bring it back down to the left hip, you can. But let's continue to find that nice squaring of your hips with the left hip forward, the right hip coming back. The belly remains pulled in. And with an inhale, let's rise up and away with your arms back into your T position. We'll come in through a wide-legged stretch now. So let's heel to our feet. So both feet are now parallel to the short edges of your mat. Let's reset our breath by inhaling, hands in through your T. Exhale, hands towards your hips. Inhale, lift up through your heart. Exhale, find your forward fold. Once you've allowed your forward fold, you can release your hands from your hips, placing them onto your mat, and maybe giving the head a gentle nod, yes and no. Give yourself time to notice this pressure arriving in your face, to notice the stretch that you are feeling in your inner thighs, and how you can engage strength in your legs by drawing out through the pinky toe edges of your feet. And now, just allow this moment just to simply be in this shape. Noticing the rhythm of your breath once again. Now let's take a micro bend in both of your knees as you slowly take your inhale to rise up, hands back into your hips. If you again feel any dizziness, just lean forward slightly. And from here, let's heel toe our feet so that we're coming back to the back of our mat, standing in our Swamasthiti with the arms alongside your body. Giving yourself this moment here to allow those effects to just settle into your body. Allow the face to soften. Allow a moment of stillness with the eyes closed. To be aware of how your body has responded. These simple moments, to not overlook them. Now notice your breathing. Notice the effects it has had on your breath. Let's invite a bit more softness into your face. This time just focusing on your brows, allowing them to relax. We're going to find that same sequence on the opposite side now. So let's step the left foot forward, finding our warrior one stance here as you bend into the left knee. Hands towards your hips. As we draw the left hip back, draw down through your heel. As you draw the right hip forward now, draw out through the pinky toe edge of your right foot. Keep your belly pulled in. And now, with your inhale, release the arms and let's take them widespread. As you exhale, hands in through cactus, just bending at the elbows. With your inhale, forearms come together, the palms touch. Let's hold it here for a moment. Let's establish that nice engagement with your legs. Let's create this movement 3 times. As you inhale, open the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades. You gently lift your chest. Exhale, forearms together. Gently round your back. So no rush, nice and slow as you inhale. And exhale, maintaining the strength in your legs. Last time, inhale. And exhale. And with your next inhale, just release the hands down towards your hips once again as you straighten the left leg. Let's find triangles, so you might need to heel toe the left foot so that the heel is in line with the arch of your right. Hands here in through your T position once again. And use your next breath in to reach forward with the left hand. So your left hip is coming back. Take the back of the left hand to the inner left thigh. And just begin to rise the right arm towards your ceiling. Look down if you need to. And if you want to bring the right hand back down towards the right hip now, then find that. So that your focus is maintained on squaring your hips. Belly remains pulled in here. Soften your gaze. And just notice your breathing. Let's take our next inhale to rise the arms back up and through your teeth. And we'll find our wide-legged stretch now facing the opposite long edge of your mat. So paralleling both of your feet here. Inhale, hands in through your teeth. Exhale, hands towards your hips. Inhale, lift up through your heart. Exhale, take that nice forward fold. Once again here, releasing your hands towards your mat and continuing to find that engagement with your feet, drawing out through each pinky toe edge. So you have an option here just to remain in a place of stillness in this wide-legged forward fold. If you want to create a bit of movement in your body, maybe just play around with bending in through one knee and bending in through the other. Just allowing some nice, slow, mindful movement, or perhaps just remaining in stillness. Let's focus on our breath for a moment, just taking a nice deep inhale and exhale on your own. When you are ready, if you are bending one knee and then the other, let's straighten both of your legs for a moment and create a nice bend in through both of your knees. As you slowly release, taking your hands towards your hips and rising up slowly. Let's heel toe our feet. So this time we're coming to the top of your mat. And let's find a sun salutation to arrive us back down onto our yoga mat today. So as you inhale, take wide spread arms. As you exhale, take a nice forward fold, hinging through your hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands towards your mat and step in through your plank, 1 foot at a time. From your plank, lower the knees, lower chest and belly. Inhale, lift up through your heart. Exhale, downward dog. From your downward dog, let's release the knees back to your mat. Swing the legs out in front of you, and let's come to lay now flat on your back with the legs extended and the arms alongside your body. Corpse posture here. Such a simple idea just to lay nice and still on your mat. But let's notice the effects. Notice your body and how it is now responding to all these sequences that you have allowed yourself to mindfully move through. This is the moment of absorption. To give yourself permission to be still. To notice. How is your breath? What sensations are you feeling in your body? And when you are ready, just slowly begin just to bend your knees. Keep them at about hip width apart. And then from there, heel toe them as wide as your mat. And just give the knees a gentle windshield wiper from side to side. If it feels good to hold it in one direction, then hold it there. When you are ready, we'll heel toe our feet back into hip width. We're going to make our way through a figure four. So let's bend the right knee into your chest. Take the hands to the top of the right shin, just to encourage pulling the right knee nice and close into your right side body. From here, take the right hand to the inner right knee As you externally rotate the right hip, hold it there for a moment. And then from there, place the back of the right shin onto the top of the left thigh as you flex the right foot and gently push the right knee away from you. So figure four here, you can remain here. If you want to move a bit deeper, maybe we take the hands, we interlace them behind the left thigh. Just keep the left foot nice and relaxed as you pull the legs a little bit closer in towards your chest. In this moment, just check back in with your neck. You might need to gently tuck the chin in towards your chest. I encourage you to bring the legs as close towards your chest as possible, just enough so that you're feeling the stretch in the outer right hip. Now allow yourself just to simply hold it here. To find a place of stillness in your body, and a nice comfortable rhythm with your breath. As you allow softness in through your face. When you are ready to slowly lower the sole of the left foot back onto your mat, allow that, and we'll fully cross the right leg over the left. Take your hands here into your T position and just allow your legs to fall all the way to the left. Rounding down through your right shoulder, turning your head away from your knees so that you can encourage this nice twist in your torso. Encourage nice deep breathing here. Just using your own rhythm to lengthen your inhale and your exhale. With your next breath in, bring your knees back in through center. Uncross your right leg. Heel toe your feet as wide as your mat. And let's windshield wiper your knees from side to side. And we'll find the same sequence now on the left. So heel toeing your feet back to hip width. Let's bend the left knee into your chest. Take the hands to the shin to encourage pulling the knee nice and close and towards you. We'll take the left hand to the inner left knee to externally rotate the left hip. Just hold it there for a moment before placing your left leg on top of the right, finding that figure four position, drawing the left knee away from you. If you are happy here, you can stay. If you want to move deeper, take the hands to interlace behind the right thigh. Just make sure the left leg is nice and relaxed. Keep the left foot flexed. And begin to draw the legs nice and close and towards you. As always, check back in with your neck. You might need to tuck the chin in slightly. Now notice, maybe this side feels a bit tighter compared to the other. Maybe you're not able to pull the legs as close as you were before. Just as long as you're feeling this nice stretch in the outer hip, and just hold it there. Feel at ease just to simply remain in this shape. Allow your breath to be nice and comfortable. Allow the face to remain nice and soft. All these reminders to observe your body. When you are ready to slowly lower the sole of the right foot back onto your mat, to cross the left leg over the right completely, hands back into your T position. As you allow the knees to fall all the way to the right, just ground down through your left shoulder, turning your head away from your knees. And just encourage this nice twist in your torso. Encourage deep breathing here just on your own. Follow this rhythm with your breath. Settle into its pattern. Now, when you are ready to slowly release, bringing the knees back in through center, uncrossing the left leg from the right. Let's find that counter position of windshield wipering your knees just gently from side to side. This just helps to reset your lower back. And from here, we're going to make our way back into a seated straight leg forward fold. So you have an option if you want to bring the knees into your chest and create this rocking forward and back along your spine, you can. If you just simply want to roll onto one side of your body and push yourself up, then find that. Once you are ready to arrive with the legs extended out in front of you, the feet nice and flexed, the inner thighs come down and the outer thighs come up. And we'll inhale, find wide spread arms. As you exhale, reach for your feet. If you're not able to grab your feet, then just allow the arms to either grab onto the shins or just to simply relax on either side of your legs. But let's keep engaging our body here. So let's begin with a heavy head. Let's begin by rounding our back, separating the shoulder blades from each other. And now let's think about your feet. Flexing through the balls of your big toe. All the baby toes come towards you. The back of the heels drawing down and through your mat. As your belly pulls in and your tailbone tucks down. Relax those muscles in your cheeks and jaw. And allow a moment of stillness as you remain in this shape. Maintaining softness in your eyes. As you allow yourself to follow this rhythm with your breath. The most important quality of your practice. Observing the rhythm of your breathing. Allowing this moment to soak up the silence. Notice where you're at now. Notice the effect silence has had over your body. We're going to slowly release from this posture. Just counter this by taking the hands to the outer hips and just lifting up through your heart. And from here, we're going to come back into our cross-legged seated position, and we're going to work on some pranayama exercises here. So take your time to find a nice comfortable position with the legs crossed. And we'll move into some alternate nostril breathing. So let's begin just to settle ourselves in, being aware of how it feels to Now hold your body in this position. I like to encourage keeping your eyes either soft or closed completely. Now notice the elbows and keep them nice and close into your side body. So that it encourages length within your spine. We want to maintain this as we move through this exercise. So let's begin to take the right hand towards the bridge of your nose. And we'll use the thumb to close the right nostril and the forefinger to close the left. Let's take a nice comfortable inhale here through both your nostrils. And a comfortable exhale out. We'll begin, close the right, inhale through the left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right, close right, exhale left. Inhale left, close left, exhale right. Inhale right, close right, exhale left. Inhale left, close left, exhale right. Inhale right, close right, exhale left. Inhale left, close left, exhale right. Inhale right, close right, exhale left. And we'll inhale left here, close left. And as you exhale through your right, release the right hand back down now to the right thigh. So that we can now give ourselves this moment to allow those effects to settle in. To breathe comfortably through both your nostrils. To find awareness to the response that we've had. These next moments of your practice, you can either choose to remain in this seated position for a moment longer. If there's any movements that you're craving to make, please allow that to happen. And by all means, if you are ready for your Shavasana, please slowly allow yourself to find yourself there. I will cue you when we should all be in our final resting posture. As some of you may know, I really enjoy giving this time as a Mysore, as a ritual through your practice today, so that you can begin to flex that muscle of your intuition. What is it that you truly need right now? Once you allowed all of this movement or stillness to settle in, and you've given yourself permission to listen to your own intuitive being, let us now find our final resting posture. And in this Shavasana, commit to stillness. Allow it to be a test, to not move your body until you hear the sound of those bells. This is how we create peace in our minds. So as we retreat, know that you are protected by a being of pure white light that surrounds you. That in this moment, there's nowhere else for you to be besides right here, right now. So let's honor this and allow your body to fall heavy onto your mat. Your eyes to fall deep into your skull. This is your moment for you to simply be. When you are ready, just take a moment to just notice where you went with your thoughts. You allow life to come back into your body and to encourage a smile on your face. When you are ready to meet back in a seated position, put the palms together at heart center, and to bow towards your fingertips. This closing moment of your practice today, let it be a time to honor your mind, body, and spirit, this journey that you choose to take with your yoga practice. And may us honor the elements of earth, air, fire, and water, to honor the directions of north, south, east, and west, and to close with an Om followed by an Aum. When you are ready, inhaling deeply. Um, Thank you for sharing your time with me today. Namaste.